The three things you need if you want to succeed this year are discipline, a system, and to be consistent. Those three things will get you almost anything you want in life. My friends, it is a new year, and you best believe that Team GOLUREMI is going to do it big. What we've got for you today is how to succeed in 2022, not just in football, but in life. What you need to focus on, the steps you need to take to get there, and of course, what you need to avoid. My friends, let's go. All we're asking for is a little bit of your time and concentration to change your life. And maybe a like, yeah? Maybe a little like, you just hit that subscribe button, we would appreciate it. Now, how did 2021 go for you? Did everything turn out the way you expected? Was it better? Was it worse? That is the very first thing that you need to understand. It is the reason why monks go out into the middle of nowhere to find silence. That way they can understand themselves. This is the very first thing that you need to do. What was 2021 like for you? Be honest about what you did. Be honest about what you wanted. For those of you that understand the GOLUREMI Decides movement, we started exactly 1 year ago. Go back to that video and have a look at what you said. Are you the same person that you were back then? Are you a better person? Did you evolve? Be honest with yourself. You can lie and tell your friends that you're gonna do this, that you're going to train, you're going to all this, but the only thing that's gonna matter at the end of the day are your results. That is what Team GOLUREMI cares about, and that is why we do all the things that we do. So you guys can have the best results for yourself, not just in football, but also in your life. Take 1 second, go right down below, comment GOLUREMI Decides, especially if you never comment, to tell your subconscious mind that you are going to take this seriously and take the challenge seriously. So go right now, do that, and let's talk about setting up for success. Now that we've talked about whether we did well or not, what do we want? Because we talked about little Timmy, we talked about him, all right? Little Timmy said he was gonna train every day, he was gonna do all this stuff, but every time little Timmy kicks the ball, he breaks a window.
God little Timmy, God okay? You said you were gonna do it and you did.
Now that's a problem that we all have at one time, but of course it doesn't have to be. Because like we said, the very first superpower that you have is the ability to reflect on who you were and what you said you were gonna do. All right, so now we wanna set ourselves up for success. What do we want? Now, a whole host of people down in the comment section said they were gonna play for Real Madrid, win the Ballon d'Or, and all that stuff. We at Team GOLUREMI are gonna be the first ones to tell you to have lofty goals, to go for it, but you've gotta chunk it down. The 80-20 principle simply states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions, all right? What that means is that the majority of the time, you are wasting your time. Most of the things that you do are waste. That is what Pareto discovered all those years ago, okay? If you've already written something down below in the GOLUREMI Decides section and it's vague, go edit it. We wanted to tell you to do that in the very first point because now I want you guys to go look and did you just make up some nonsense about how I'm gonna be a better player this year? What does that mean? What does it mean? Clarify, clarify, clarify. Immerse yourself. Immerse yourself in the game, immerse yourself in the thing that you absolutely want to make a reality. And we're not saying that you have to develop an obsession that hurts you in other areas of your life. You can do this with balance. But at the end of the day, you have to immerse yourself in what you are doing if you want to get anything out of it. Where we see a lot of the setbacks is that players underestimate the journey, all right? It is all fun and games when you can talk about the future and talk about the potential, things that you can do in the game, but it is a reality check when you understand that you actually have to do those hard things, especially when you don't want to do them. Do you have to train 16 hours a day? No, you do not have to train that long. All right? None of the guys you were watching on TV train that long. I don't know any of the pros that I've played with, many for their national teams, that have trained that long. One thing that we've done here is also build a body of analysis videos looking at the best players in the world. That's defenders and attackers, of course. We even have defensive midfielders, like Verratti, I think we did. Have a look at these and see how pros view the game. What are we looking for? Once you're done with 5 or 6 analysis videos, then you go off on your own. That's the whole idea. You binge these videos, you look at them, and then go off on your own, and then see if you can pick out something for yourself. It's massively important that you have this skill. Without it, you're lost. Believe it or not, there will even be some coaches that go through their entire time and they don't have an ability to analyze a game and understand and break it down. And if you can build that skill for yourself, you are golden, all right? And that goes for on the field or off. Just as a quick example for what you will get in those videos, we'll throw up right here, maybe a 15, 20-second clip of us breaking some stuff down.
So as he takes those little touches, you can see the defender can't dive in. Pretty good. He's almost parallel, because he really wants the guy to go left. He wants Ronaldo to go left. He doesn't want him to come back to his right. He knows that will be...
My friends, start now. Start now. When are you gonna start? You're gonna start now, literally, as soon as this video is done. After you have commented, you are going to set things up for yourself for success. Why would you do that? Of course, because motivation is going to go away. This feeling you have right now that you're going to conquer the world, that you're going to do all this stuff, learn all the languages, do everything you ever wanted to do, that feeling is going to go away. Life is going to hit you with something and it's going to be unseen. It might be a little thing, it might be a big thing. What happens all the time is guys get off of their path slowly. All right? No one got fat overnight. It's a continual thing. If you're gonna be living an unhealthy lifestyle, it's not gonna be one donut that's gonna do it. It's gonna be the continual times that you eat like Homer Simpson, all right, over the course of the year, that's going to kill you. If you can put these points into practice and not just theory, you're going to change the way you react in the world. Things are going to fall into place in a way that you have absolutely no idea. Ho dimenticato di dire, abbiamo un altro canale, dove parlo l'italiano, pričam srpski, hrvatski, jer pričam ja puno jezika. Kad sam stigao u Hrvatskoj, oni su rekli, pa ti nećeš moći naučit naš jezik i sada pričam hrvatski, kužiš? Und ich kann auch Deutsch. Tenemos también un canal en español, así que si quiere vernos hablando en español, look in the description box, guys. We have GOLUREMI'S languages. We just want to give a shout out there to all you guys that have already subscribed. You know that this is a passion for us. So if you guys want to support us, if you're still watching this video, you can go over there. And especially also with point 3, immersion is the way and one of the ways that I have learned so many different languages. So make sure to check that out. Now, if you're saying, okay, Will, yeah, of course, motivation goes up and it goes down. So what am I supposed to do? You need a system. A system, my friends. Discipline will carry you through all of those times that you are off and getting rocked. If you have a system in place, then you won't have to worry, all right? And what does a system look like for a footballer, all right? Well, for me, growing up, I knew that if I did not get my body weight workout in the morning, it is very unlikely that I'm going to do it later, because in the afternoon, I wanted to play, all right? So for many of you guys, you have some time in the morning, and I do not care where you are, what you are doing, you can squeeze out 15 minutes, 10 minutes, at a minimum 21 days that you do this. Shout out to the 21-day challenge. If you haven't seen that, go check that out right over here. For the very first 21 or 30 days, do not deviate from what you are doing. If you said, I'm going to do 50 push-ups a day, and I'm going to do that in the morning, because that's exactly what your goal should look like. I will do 50 push-ups every day before school, before work, before training, all right? Then for the first 21 days or 30 days, in order to make that a habit, you cannot skip a single day. If you do, start that over, all right? And before you know it, it will become a part of your life. The 3 things you need if you want to succeed this year are discipline, a system, and to be consistent. Those 3 things will get you almost anything you want in life. So many of you are going to be sick of hearing about this, but we are 100% certain that for some of you, this has been life-changing. So if you, my boy Lil Boosie, and Mark Zuckerberg can just get off the metaverse for just 1 second to give your mind and your thoughts some attention, it will boost your game and change your life.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Meditation, visualization, having faith in yourself. This is point number 5. We have talked about it in 50 different ways. We have had specialists come on, the guys that work with top NFL. We've had meditation masters, guys that spend hours and hours and hours doing this stuff. We've talked to guys that work with the most elite pros, like Jim Afremo, for instance, who works with guys in the NFL, on the PGA Tour, in the NBA, and not just any NBA team, Golden State Warriors, all right? So these are the things that they are doing. We broke that down in an hour-long podcast where we talked about the mentalities that Messi and Ronaldo would have. Check out the links right down below if you guys want to see that. Check out what Jim has to say right here just to know what you're missing out on.
as you know, at the highest levels, it's all about consistency. So if we don't have a consistent mental game plan, again, lots of luck, we're going to be inconsistent in our performance because the mind leads the body. And if your head isn't prepared, your body's not going to be prepared.
We're not saying that you have to give up your phone, that you have to give up the internet, your computer, or that you can't party or anything like that. Not at all. What we are saying is that you need to carve out some time to visualize and to put yourself in a successful state of mind. We broke down actual techniques to do that. As you guys can hear from Jim, Afro, listening to music, doing Navy SEAL breathing, which by the way, if this is something that the Navy SEALs are doing, I don't know how many of you guys think you can be on Navy SEAL level, but if they're doing it, okay? If you want a chance to connect with agents that we have scanned, pros in the EPL, La Liga, you guys know that we've been planning this stuff for a very long time. GOLUREMI Nation is the place that you can do that. Right now, it is free. It will not be free for long. All right, just end of story. We will not. We've put out so much free content and stuff like that for you guys. It is time for us to make sure that we can go to Chipotle and get as many burritos as we want, all right? So for right now, all you gotta do is subscribe. All you gotta do is go down below, click the link, put your email in, and you will have access to that Telegram channel. Guys, do not miss out on this stuff. We wish every single one of you guys a very good 2022. Click the subscribe, send this video to somebody that you think might help. Yeah, I, as always, am gonna go eat, probably Chipotle. I don't know, we'll see. They haven't sponsored us yet. Chipotle, Jesus Christ, when are we gonna get some free Chipotle?